Hey y'all. So this is the first, and it's probably going to be a series of videos regarding Project 3. It's kind of an involved project. There's a lot of kind of little steps along the way, so I'm going to break it up into a number of videos. So this first one, what we're going to do is just create the project and set it up like we normally do. And in order to do that, go to our library and launch 4.27. And this is taking a while, so I think I'm going to pause it. We'll be back. Okay, so let's go ahead and create the project. I'll click on Games. And then, because this is going to be a lab project, let's use the virtual reality template. Go ahead and click on Next. And then we'll just call this one Project 3. And if you haven't done so already while you're kind of waiting for this, make sure you grab the Project 3 resources zip folder from Canvas, and then save it, and then extract it to wherever you want to. Probably your desktop. It seems like the easiest place to me. But wherever you put stuff. Okay, dismiss. And then we're just going to set this up like we do any other project. Go ahead and create a oh, that's not where I want that. Yes. Levels folder. Create a new level. Call it main. Double click on that. Save it. And now, just kind of do the basics. Let's grab a plane and drag it in. And while it's selected, let's zero it out. And a new, really quick way to do that I discovered is to just click on this little undo changes. And this whenever you see this little icon, it resets whatever that those inputs are to the default. And in this case, if you reset this to the default, it resets it to 0, which is totally awesome. I had no idea it did that. And then scale this up to 20. Alright, and while we're here, let's grab player start and drag it in. And again, let's reset that to 0. And go to lights. Let's grab a directional light. Reset that to 0. And drag it up a little bit. Skylight. Reset to 0. Drag it up a little bit. And while we're here, let's just do a save all. Good to do that now and then. Visual effects. Let's go ahead and grab a atmospheric fog. And we have light. Let's zero that out. Drag it up a little bit. And while we're here, let's go ahead and select up here in the world outliner the directional light and make sure it is set to be the sunlight. In order to do that, go to the details panel, scroll down until we get to atmosphere and cloud. And it's kind of cut off, so it's hard to see, but if you drag this out, you can see it says atmosphere sunlight. Go ahead and check that little checkbox. And now the directional light is lighting, the atmospheric fog, and it's going to give us, a more accurate result. Plus the little sun indicator, wherever it is, there you are, will change based on the direction of the actual directional light, which is a nice little touch. And while we're here, let's go ahead and grab a sphere reflection capture. Zero that out and drag it up a little bit. And then let's go to volumes and grab a nav mesh bounds volume. Zero it out. Let's drag this back over. And then let's just scale that up to basically the size of our plane, so we can walk around or teleport around this whole thing. And then one last thing I want to do while we're here, aside from changing that viewport option, is I want to create, or add a box into here. Let's grab a cube and drag it out into the scene. Zero it out. Let's focus in on it. And I want to drag it up so that its base is kind of sitting on the ground. So this cube is basically 1 meter by 1 meter, and that's about table height. And what I want to do is create a little table to set stuff on in here. So just grab your cube and then scale it out like this. And that looks good. Go ahead and save. And we are ready to begin. I'll stop this video here. And then, actually, let me do one last thing. Let's build the lighting, because it's really blown out and it's kind of obnoxious. And I think that's it. Once we have this set up, I'll go ahead and pause this or stop this video and create a new one for the next step. I think that's probably the best way. So, see you in a sec.